We start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give you a quick update. First of all, if we refer to our analysis, in my last video, we mentioned since the price was within this move, we mentioned we expecting to get the correction. That's why I mentioned if anyone wants to look for buy, they should know that the price can correct even the reversal. That's why I mentioned without trade setup, we cannot look for buy. And exactly this is what we get. And now I want to see how we can look for trade. Mostly when we see this kind of the sharp move, including the correction, that means it can give us a confirmation for continuation. When I say confirmation, it doesn't mean the price because of this correction can continue. The only thing is can give us indication that we can look for trade setup for buy. Okay. Now, how deep this one can be? Still, we can expect this one drop some more, and with the breakout of this low, we're looking for the next down move 1.36 to 1.22. That means within this range, still we can expect the price to drop within this range. The percentage we have based on, I mean, we get this support is based on the percentage of this move. It doesn't mean the price have to drop exactly to this level before we get the reversal. Okay, from what we have right now, if we get any trade set up for buy, we will take the trade. But how deep it can be, how deep this correction can be, we can expect this drop to any range within this 1.3 within to 1.2 1.22. All right, now the best things if this one turn to deeper correction, it can give us better confirmation. The reason is we can look for trade setup, because if the price continue from here, the only way is to have entry above the top. And right now the only question is whether we should put the entry above this or above here. Okay, that's why for me I prefer this one turn to a deeper move before I look for buy, because I can look for trade setup. That's why with if the price drop with the breakout of this low, I'm looking for 1.36. All right, anyway, if he wants to look for buy, as I mentioned, we want this one turn to a deeper move, drop to at least 1.36, then any reversal from with a short move, like from there we can look for trade setup. Then how about if the price sharply continue from here? The only way is to have entry above the top. Now the only thing is above here, this is the top, or we should above this. As we can see, the price many times almost tagged this top, but it couldn't break. Then how about if we put entry here, the price tag and drop. Okay, that's why having entry above the top is not a really good idea. Then maybe we can have entry above here. Even for me, I don't think this is a really good idea to look for entry. Then the best thing is let this one drop, turn to a deeper move, then any reversal from there we can look for buy. Then how about if I move to 15 minute? All right, now the only thing is, can we put this one as a flag in relative to this for one move up? And how about this move, whether it can break this top or not? That's why having entry above this is not really good idea for me. Still I prefer I see one more drop with the breakout of this low, then from there I will look for buy. And how about if the price continue from here? I wait for the sharp move, next flag I will take the trade. Okay, it doesn't mean that we cannot have entry above here, we can, but I won't add in this analysis since it's very risky. That's why we wait for the deeper correction, and in this case if we get any trade setup for buy, this is the target 2.3 I'm looking for. But since the 2.3 is above the stop, we should know whether the price can break 2.2 or not. The target is based on the percentage of this move. All right, that means we need to see the breakout of 2.2 and then 2.3. Anyway, this is what we're looking for. And if I move to daily chart, the only things I need to highlight here, since the price was within this move, we mentioned we can expect the price to consolidate here for a longer time. And can we expect the price give us one more drop? Then if I move to forward chart, before we get this correction, I was highlighting about maybe this one turn to flat. But since we have this sharp move and correction, technically, we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction for continuation. But since this down move is because of the Bitcoin, still we can expect this one turn to a flat. What I mean by that, if we wants to look for buy, we have to get a trade setup, and if he wants to look for continuation, it should be a sharp, not the corrective move. That's why having entry above this is not really good idea for this, because of exactly this sharp move. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. The best thing is if this one turns to a deeper move, then any reversal from there, either based on 1 hour or 15 minutes, we can look for buy. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.